Peace, family. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, do me a favor, hit that subscription icon, hit the post notification bell and select all. That way you will be notified every time we go live or every time we do upload a video to this platform, okay? If you're interested in reading, the website will be up soon, and you'll most definitely be able to come in and get you an exclusive reading with me. And believe me when I say I don't miss, y'all. I really don't. I don't miss. Like my full intent when I'm doing a reading with someone is to make sure that you walk away satisfied, knowing all of the details and how it is that things led up to a situation and why it is that it's even taking place, as well as how you can resolve that situation, right? Or at least do something that will, you know, take the intensity away. Okay? And so with that being said, let's dig into the energy of this reading. Spirit, we ask you to come through and that you give clear and accurate information, and that the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we could take with us throughout our day that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you would put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? What is it that the collective needs to know? What do we need to know? I had to whip out another deck. Yeah, it's some type of betrayal going on, man. This could be dealing with like a third party situation, or this could be a third party of a situation. Yeah, somebody, it could be like maybe you receive some type of communication pertaining to this betrayal about somebody that may have placed you in a third party situation, or somebody that could be in a third party situation. Or this could be the third party, I apologize. This could be the third party of an individual that is that has betrayed you, or that's trying to cause you some type of betrayal. Okay? For some of y'all, this could actually be a group of people. Okay? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. This is somebody who wants to confuse you. They may even be lying about this situation. But in any event, somebody is most definitely like sending some type of like chaos energy towards your way. Okay? Somebody is most definitely like causing a lot of chaos in your life. It could be that this third party individual wants to cause chaos in a situation, or it could be that the person that you were dealing with actually put you into a third party situation and they're lying about this situation. And this situation has caused a lot of chaos, all right? But this is most definitely somebody they've done this before. Whether it's been with you or whether it's been with somebody else, they've done this before, okay? And they're not learning from their past mistakes, whoever this is. This is something that they continuously do over and over and over again. And whoever this is, they're making things worse about even lying and sending more chaos, okay? This is somebody who does not want you to overcome small obstacles in your life as well. Or they're having a hard time overcoming some type of small obstacles because of this. And it's given like whoever this is, they're trying to like stop the truth from coming out. They're trying to stop you from speaking the truth. Talk to me, Spirit. They could even be using Spirit to do that. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. This is somebody, man, who put you in a third party situation, man. This could be somebody that you lost love for as well. I can't lie, man. Yeah. This is most definitely like a dishonest person, man. And they could even be being dishonest about a third party situation. They're being very dishonest about this situation, man. Okay? And it's causing a lot of like imbalance when it comes to this situation, man. And I'm getting like whoever this is somebody who's not only lying to you about the situation, but they're lying to everyone else about it. You see what I'm saying? And if they're not lying, they're telling one side of the story. They're making it seem like you're the reason for this. This is somebody who does not take accountability for their actions. Okay? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, they're going through financial issues, or they could have been trying to cause you to go through financial issues. What I'm getting is this is somebody who's trying to cause you financial imbalances as well. Could be either this third party individual. If this is a third party individual going through this much, bro, this is a straight sucker. I can't put it no other way, y'all. Like, I don't know anybody who does that. It's just too much time, too much energy. You know, if you dealing with somebody that was already in a situation and they decided that they do not want to be with you anymore, and you're trying your hardest to disrupt that, you have to look within yourself and ask yourself, why are you so insecure? That's what you have to ask yourself, man. Why are you so insecure that you want to cause these type of problems for somebody who you knew was not yours to begin with? They're trying to cause you imbalances. They're attacking your second house, which deals with your finances, your possessions, your values. Take it out on the individual that actually put you in a situation. Better yet, take it out on yourself, because you put yourself in a situation. Talk to me, Spirit. This is the type of person to be like, oh man, I just want to be friends. We can do what we want. Then when they figure out that they love a person and that person is not going to leave who it is that they're with, they want to attack that union. They want to do all of these type of things. And I don't want y'all to think that I'm for this, but I'm just saying this is a weak-minded individual. Whoever this third party is, they're weak-minded. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is someone who's very disappointed. They're very disappointed in the effort that they could have put in terms of like trying to betray you, or the effort that they put in when it came to like whoever this is that they were dealing with that put them in a third party situation. Or, you know, they very disappointed. Somebody would been with this person. They could have been dealing with this person for several years. This is somebody who could have been like literally in a relationship with someone for like several years, man. And it's given like whoever this is, they could have made all type of false promises to this person, telling them that they were going to leave them, telling them that they didn't really want to be with them, so on and so forth. And now it's not turning out the way that they would have thought it was going to turn out. So this person is trying to like, they're attacking you, okay? Instead of attacking the person that put them in a third party situation, okay? But some of y'all, this could be somebody who put you in a third party situation, right? Who caused a lot of chaos. And because they did this, because of the betrayal, it caused a lot of chaos in the relationship. This is what this is about. Because of their dishonesty, because of them lying, it caused a separation and an imbalance when it came to the relationship. And now this person is placing the blame on you. This is somebody who's not trusting, who you cannot trust. Excuse me. They could possibly be going through an imbalance when it comes to their finances. And they're very disappointed at the fact that they invested in this third party situation to begin with. They feel like they should have never even started to deal with this person. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, because whatever happened, it caused a lot of imbalance when it came to their fourth house. Their family, you know, because the fourth house deals with like stability, their stability. You see what I'm saying? It caused them to be in a position to where they're not as stable as they was to begin with, because of the lies that they're called. They did, because of their dishonesty, because of the chaos that they're, you know, because of everything that happened when it came to the choices that they made. It caused them to be placed in a situation to where their fourth house is not as stable as it would normally be. Okay, so they're disappointed in this. They can have a lot of chaos in their lives when it deals to their stability. Okay, somebody don't want this message to come out. I'm stumbling over my words, y'all. Yeah, somebody was trying to drain you. Somebody could even be like sick right now. Whoever this is, this person could most definitely be sick. They don't know which direction to go in as well. Could be having like a very negative mindset. This could be somebody who's very negative in terms of, you know, just their whole thought process. This is someone who has like a very pessimistic way of thinking with the Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they could have had a lot of negative stuff to say when they were in a union with you. And like they could have talked negatively about you to whoever this third party individual was. Okay. They could have made it seem like you were not who it is that you claim to be. They could have just said like a lot of negative things about you. They could have even made it seem like the reason why they were stepping out was because of you, because you did something. I told y'all, whoever this is somebody who does not take accountability. And y'all know this is a whole different type of reading, man. Okay? This is a whole different type of reading. All right? For some of y'all, this could be a parent or uncle or auntie that's on your mother's side, your maternal side of the family. Okay? But if this is somebody that you was in a relationship, this is the situation. Yeah, now whoever these people are, it's a lot of arguing and fighting. It could be a lot of arguing and fighting that's taking place amongst this group of people, amongst this, like it's a lot of miscommunication. This could have been something that they were saying. They could have been saying that you're not someone who's a great communicator, so on and so forth. You were very chaotic. You were very dishonest. But in all actuality, this was their energy. They could have been making it seem like this is who you was, and this is why the relationship fell apart to begin with. This is why they lost love with you. I mean, this is why they lost the connection that they had with you, or this is why they were losing the connection that they had with you in some way, form, or fashion, and how it is that they ended up dealing with this person. But in all actuality, that was their energy. You see what I'm saying? They could have said that you weren't good with your finances. Like this could have been the story that they were telling this person, and really in all actuality, this was the energy of them. Okay? Yeah, talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Y'all very well could have been arguing and fighting and things like that, because it's given this third party could have been sending chaos energy toward that relationship. Whoever this third party was, I can guarantee you this is a high priestess. Yeah, whoever this was, this is somebody that's ungrateful, man. I can't make this up. For some of y'all could have even been married to this person. This was somebody who was not loving, not caring, not giving, didn't nourish to you, didn't like reciprocate the energy that you were putting out. Like this is someone who was unwilling to change with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This was someone who was also not very wise, and they didn't make decisions that would enable them to be able to grow. You know, they had no like spiritual discernment is what I'm getting. They had no like the spiritual direction, nothing that they were very, very passionate about that would even put them in a stable position. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this person, like, especially with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, is given that this person didn't really invest in things, and whatever it is that they did invest in, it was nothing that would put them in a position to create any change in their lives, to make them stable in any way, form, or fashion. It was nothing that could help them. This, like I said, this is somebody who was not very like feminine in their energy as well. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, this could have been someone who wanted to like run the show. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody who was not very giving, man. This is somebody who was not very giving, somebody who was very stingy, somebody who could have been greedy. And because of this, it caused them to have some type of financial imbalance. Can't make this up. Whoever this was, this is somebody who didn't give to you. You know, they didn't really care. Like somebody is giving, like if you did give this person gifts, it was something that they never really did. They never really gifted you anything with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, because the Six of Pentacles is all about somebody. In the upright, it would be all about somebody who would give what it is that they could give. You know, they would give you just enough in terms of like balancing things out. You know, so if they had something, they would give you gifts, so on and so forth. You know, it could be about paying as well, like paying somebody as well. But at the same time, this is somebody who was very stingy. And I heard with their energy. It could, for some of y'all, be with their energy. But this could be someone who never got you anything. They never gave to you to begin with. They never gave you anything. You see what I'm saying? It could have been that they didn't have anything to give, or it could have been that they were not as passionate about giving you anything. Okay, talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? And I want y'all to understand that this is like, if this is a family dynamic for some of y'all, it may not be a relationship. For some of y'all, this could be a parent. Because Spirit did just show me, for some of y'all, this is a parent or a sibling that could be on the opposite side of the family. But, you know, for some of y'all, this could very well be somebody that you was in a relationship with, especially with the Lovers card. But we do understand that all relationships are not from an intimate or from a sexual standpoint. Let's just say it like that. Yeah, whoever this is, man, they're in deep regret because of this. Okay? This is someone who's in deep regret because of this. They don't know which way to go in. They're heavily regretting the fact that they allowed things to possibly fall apart when it came to this relationship. It's more so given that they regret that things went the way that it went, and it's causing them to be in a position of being less stable than they would have been if they would have just been honest, if they would have just did what they should have done, or to make that relationship better. This is what that's given. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is somebody, man, who's trying to gain relief from some type of like addictions as well. This could have been somebody who was trying to let go of some type of like sexual energy. They could have had like sex addictions. Okay? As well. But whatever it is, it could be some type of like addictions that they're having that's causing them to have like financial issues. It could even be drinking, y'all. Ain't no telling. Drinking, smoking, partying. That could be it. Somebody could like the party, whatever the case may be. They're trying to let go of these things, man. It's almost as if like they having some type of like miscommunication, or they could see it as being a problem, causing a lot of miscommunication when it comes to their stability, to their home. You see what I'm saying? Whoever this is somebody who like wasn't very committed, especially with the Lovers card in the reverse. This is someone who was unable to be committed. They didn't want to be committed in this relationship as well. What else do we need to know, Spirit? That could have been their whole ideology, their whole thought process. You know, not wanting to be committed. Yeah, it's a light that's being shined on a situation that has this person in deep regret right now. This person could be in some type of like solitude. They could be isolated as well. Contemplating on things. Searching for some type of like truth. You know, somebody could even be going to seek with the Hermit card inner guidance pertaining to a situation. They could be trying to go within themselves. Because whoever this is, they don't know what direction they're going to go in. It's almost as if like this person is creatively blocked when it comes to something. But they're in deep regret because it's a light. It's a light that's being shined on the fact that this person did betray you. They did cause a lot of chaos in your life. They were very like hard to communicate with. They could have even been working with a group of people to betray you with the three of coins in the reverse, and now they could even be arguing and fighting. But make no mistake, this is somebody that's very ungrateful. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Somebody who had it all is what I'm getting, but they, you know, and I'm hearing could have had it all, burning in the deep, took my hand in your hand, and you played it to the BA. Whoever this is somebody, man, who's, I'm telling you, man, they're having a hard time moving forward, y'all. It's too much chaos in their lives. This is somebody, man, because of this light that's being shined on this situation, or they were traveling, I feel like, at first as well, but it was a light that was being shined on that. They're unable to travel. They're having a lot of chaos, having a hard time moving forward. This could be someone who's having issues with work as well, because the 6th house deals with daily work routines. It deals with health and wellness. Somebody's health could be at risk as well. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. This is somebody, man, who's ready to like let go. Okay, they're ready to let go of something. Okay. Whoever this is, they most definitely with the hangman in the reverse, they sacrificed this relationship. They sacrificed this relationship because they didn't invest in it. They weren't very, very giving. Like, and with the with the 7 of Pentacles, that's also about investing, right? And with it being in the reverse, this is somebody who was not willing to invest in this relationship. They were not giving, loving, caring, supportive of the relationship in general. You see what I'm saying? It's like whoever this is, they gave the bare minimum. They gave the bare minimum when it came to this relationship. What else do we need to know, Spirit? I don't know why I heard double cross. This could be somebody who double crossed you in so many like different ways. Yeah, this person is burdened right now. Like they have, it's given like whoever this is, they're trying to protect themselves as well, but they're very burdened. They're working hard to try to get out of a situation while protecting themselves as well. And it's almost as if like as soon as one issue is resolved, another one arises. This is what I'm getting, okay? It's like money always going out. Money always going out. That's what I'm getting. You see what I'm saying? This is the situation that they're in. I told you, this is why this person is in regret, because the way that they treated you landed them in a situation to where they're not as stable as they would have been had they not went down this path. Had they gave to you the way that you deserve to be given to, had they invested in a relationship the way that they should have invested in a relationship, and had they been willing to release. This is giving somebody, this could be somebody who wants to hold on to something. It's almost as if they're holding on to something they won't release, past issues that could have happened as well. What else do we need to know? Steady harboring on the past, refusing to see things differently. Talk to me, Spirit. What do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is somebody, man, who's very frustrated right now. Very frustrated. They could have even been abusing like some type of like magic. They could have been doing magic and could have been like, you know, abusing whatever magic that they was doing, and it caused them to be in this position as well. They very regretful. This is somebody who they don't even have the passion to get up, nor the energy to get up and make things right. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is somebody, man, that's planning. They could be planning on coming towards you as well. They could be planning on coming towards you, but it's given like whoever this person is, they're still dealing with somebody else behind your back. You see what I'm saying? They could be still dealing with another person. Like they could be still having conversations with this person, or whatever the case may be. But this is giving somebody who's most definitely dealing with somebody else. They could even be planning on going to do something to somebody. I don't know why I said do something to somebody. They could be planning to go see somebody to even try to do something to make things miserable for you, to try to frustrate you. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody is planning on traveling somewhere, man. And I feel like this is someone who was putting a lot of hard work in. If they did travel to somebody, they could have even called, sat down, and made plans with this person to travel to go see them. And this is somebody, man, who's working very hard. This is the Knight of Pentacles, man. Okay. Somebody could have even turned their back on this person. This third party individual could have turned their back on this person and started giving to somebody else. Yeah, this is somebody from your childhood. Could have been somebody that you was dealing with or you knew from your childhood. Somebody that's, like I said, they having a hard time moving forward. Y'all, give me a second. Let me sip on that. Yeah. Most definitely is. Somebody's in deep regret right now, though, y'all. Somebody is in deep regret. Let me see. This is for sure somebody who's in deep regret. wasn't even planning on working with these decks, but I'm gonna get them, y'all. The Spirit is saying grab them. Yeah, whoever this is, they thinking about you, man. Missing you, craving you, desiring you right now. But it could be that they so stubborn, man, they'll never come in and admit that. Okay? Yup. Somebody's most definitely craving you right now, though. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? Uh-oh. Yeah, this person is receiving karma, man. They're very frustrated about some type of plans that they did, about messing with somebody behind your back. They're receiving consequences because of this. It's a cause and effect for everything. This person could be in a situation where they just in debt. They in debt with karma, okay? Yeah. Because you were somebody that was very nourishing, somebody that was very caring, okay? And this person was lying, and like whoever you are, you were somebody that was very nourishing, caring, and now this person is in this energy of trying to do some type of trying to do self-growth work, trying to focus on themselves, trying to find out who it is that they are, soul searching. Okay. Yeah. You could have even set boundaries with this person. You could have set boundaries with this person, whoever you are. Somebody said enough is enough. You started to draw the line with this person. And now this person is in regret because they're very burdened. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? For sure. Yeah, this could have been a twin flame. This could have been, somebody that or they could have invested in somebody that they thought was a twin flame. Okay. This is somebody who could have also wanted to be single. Now they're suffering from some type of solitude. Yeah, they could have thought that whoever this person that they was with, this could have been somebody that they shared some type of feelings for. This could have been somebody that was a twin flame of yours as well. But they're suffering from their finances as well. They going through it financially. This is somebody who could feel very lonely right now. Like I said, they're very isolated. This is the consequences that they suffering though for making the decisions that they made to come up against you. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody is being heavily rejected right now. This person could be feeling abandoned. They could be feeling very abandoned because, like I said, they're stable. They're not as stable as they would have been in a relationship with you. Okay. Now they're trying to look. Now they're trying to go within themselves. Now they're trying to figure out how it is that they can grow from a personal standpoint. They could be possibly trying to focus on themselves and do some soul searching, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Because like I said, this is somebody who feels very lost right now. Yeah. They could be feeling very hopeless, y'all. I can't make it up. This is somebody who's feeling very hopeless. And this is because they're suffering karma for not being nourishing to you. I'm saying not caring for you the way that they should have cared for you. Not investing in a relationship the way that they should have invested in a relationship. Whoever you are, I feel like because they weren't investing in this relationship, you chose to pull back. You chose to go into some type of solitary. You see what I'm saying? But this is somebody who's most definitely doing some type of reflecting. They doing reflecting. They could honestly be sitting back and thinking about everything that happened in the relationship. How ungrateful they were. I cannot lie. For some of y'all, some people don't think like this. Believe me when I say it. Some people don't think back like this. Yeah, this person is very bitter. Like I told you, it's a lot of like miscommunication, arguing, fighting that's taking place. This person is very angry. They could have been the type of person that said a lot of hateful words. Like, you know how some people get angry and they say very hateful words and then want to blame it on their anger? This is that type of person. They're in the energy of being like very bitter. This could be somebody who resents you as well, or could have a lot of resentment because they look at you like a twin flame. But I do see that whoever this is, man, they most definitely receiving karma right now. It's a lot of arguing and fighting. If they were working with a group of people to betray you, it's a lot of arguing and fighting that's going on amongst them, these people. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, whoever you were a divine masculine. You could have been a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Take it as it resonates. And this person was very ungrateful. You could have been most definitely this person's twin flame. Whoever you were this person's twin flame. This was somebody that you were supposed to have a divine contract with. Y'all most definitely was supposed to elevate. But you had to set some type of like boundaries with this person. And now this person is in deep regret because they know that you were a divine masculine. They know that you were someone who was worth it. You know, you were very caring, very loving. You could have been very protective. You could have been like all of the things that they wanted from a divine feminine or a divine masculine, from a partner in general. You were this person, okay? And the thing is that they didn't give. They didn't give to the relationship. They didn't invest in the relationship, or they didn't give to you and invest in you the way that they should have. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, you could have released this person, man. You let this person go. Whoever it is, you let this person go. You moved on from this person. Okay? Whoever this is, you released this person and you let them go. Yeah, because you wanted somebody that was more loving, trusting, somebody that you could believe in more. So you let this person go. You see what I'm saying? This person wasn't given to you. And now they're in regret because they know that you were loving, loyal, trustworthy. You were somebody that they could believe in, somebody that they could rely on, but you had to let them go because they wasn't giving that energy to you. And now they're in regret. This person is feeling abandoned, feeling hopeless because you set these boundaries. Talk to me, Spirit. And not only that, because they're receiving karma. You know, when we get into the universal law of karma, it says for every action, there's a reaction. You see what I'm saying? That's the universal law of karma. If I smack somebody right now, the chances are they will probably smack me back, but there will be the reaction of what it is the action that I placed out. Or even if they called the police, that would be the reaction or the reaction from the action that was given, right? And so somebody is receiving the consequences of this. Yeah, somebody could have been like having blocked emotions when it dealt with you. Like somebody could have even blocked their emotions off when it came to like dealing with you. Okay? And they could be trying to overcome this part of themselves, man. I can't make it up. They feeling very hopeless. Like this could have been somebody who didn't really tell you how they loved you, how they felt about you, so on and so forth. You see what I'm saying? When they was with you, they probably didn't tell you that. They probably didn't lift you up the way that they should have. Instead, they said a lot of hurtful words. You know how somebody does not speak highly of you or does not give you your flowers while you here, but they jump at that point to be bitter towards you, to say hateful words towards you, so on and so forth. This is what this was, man. Okay? Somebody could be trying to act like they're not brokenhearted as well. Yeah, they could be playing a role like they're not suffering burdens, like they're not frustrated about this, like they're not brokenhearted. Somebody could even be trying to find guidance when it came to this, But the whole time, this person is very like heartbroken. They very heartbroken from this situation. And they seeking some type of guidance. They could be talking to people about this, trying to figure out how it is they move on. You know, Spirit just validated that. How to move on, how to heal the situation. They could be talking to people about these things, right? Whoever this is somebody who does not feel beautiful. Yeah. But this is somebody who was not very kind to you as well. I'm just gonna keep it real. They weren't very kind to you. They said a lot of hurtful things to you. Somebody who was not, they didn't deal with you from a graceful standpoint. Like I said, they were very ungrateful to begin with. Whoever this is, and, you know, this is Spirit talking, not me. Because Spirit sees everything. Men lie, women lie, Spirit don't lie. This is somebody who was not very like loving, caring, and they didn't give to you. And so you let them go. You could have walked away from this. Yeah, now this person is making some type of plan. This person is very frustrated. They could have been traveling to someone. They could have been given to somebody from their childhood, somebody from their past, is what I'm getting. This person could have actually went back to somebody from their past. Okay? They could have been given to them what it is that you deserved. I cannot make it up. Yeah, they were being intimate with somebody from their past, from their childhood. Okay? And they sacrificed this relationship by doing that. They very well could be still talking to this person as well. Okay? Confiding in this person, talking to them about you, like not understanding that this is how relationships get messed up to begin with. You have no business going back to somebody in your past talking about anybody that you're dealing with. You don't, if you ain't grew up that far, whoever you are, you should have left this person. Whoever this is resonating with, you made the right move, because anytime somebody would go back to somebody and confide in them about you, somebody from their childhood, but I do feel like whoever this was, man, this is somebody who was most definitely going back. They was given to somebody from their childhood. This is somebody that they could have had a hard time, or somebody from their past, somebody that they once looked at like a wish fulfillment, somebody that they could have been in a relationship with. Somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You could be, does not have to be. Somebody could also be a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. All right. But they're talking to somebody about something that's going on, or what took place. They could have even been giving to this person all of the love, the care, and everything that they should have been giving to you, the attention, the hard work. They could have been investing in this person. Everything that they should have been given to you in the relationship that you guys was in, they was given to this person. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, talk to me. They having a hard time moving on, man. This is somebody who they probably wanted to move on with to begin with. This is somebody that they could have possibly had plans on moving on with. Yeah, now this person, I'm telling you, man, somebody was planning on traveling to somebody to hex somebody. I cannot make it up. What did I tell y'all? To cause you some type of purpose. They could have even went to somebody and traveled to somebody to hex you, to cause you some type of burdens. Or they could even be planning on going to somebody to try to hex you, to cause you some type of burdens. I cannot make it up. They could have actually sat down and made these plans already. And this is because they bitter. They doing this out of anger, y'all. Putting themselves in an even worse, or digging a hole. Now, for some of y'all, this could be past, present, or future. Take it as it resonates. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this person can't get you off their mind, man. This person is very frustrated. All they can do is think about you, crave you, and desire you all day. They're very frustrated. This person could most definitely feel hexed. They could feel cursed right now. They could feel like you traveled to somebody, hexed them and cursed them, or you did some type of hexing or cursing on them. When in all actuality, this ain't nothing but karma, baby. This ain't nothing but karma, my baby. That's all it is. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, they stressed out. Bills are piling high right now. They arguing and fighting with somebody, man. This person is very heartbroken. It's a lot of tension. They very stressed out right now, though. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this could be somebody who's just very lustful, man. They could even be traveling to pay somebody to do like lust work to get you to sleep with them again. But whoever this is somebody who needs your sexual energy. You have to understand that your sexual energy is connected to your second chakra, which deals with your creative energy. Okay? But this could have been somebody who was very non-committal. They was very lustful. They could have been saying that you were very non-committal, that you was lustful, that you laid with anybody. That this is like, you know, when people try to project that, like when people are trying not to be seen for who it is that they really are, they will often project that in which they are onto you. They would try to run to people and make it seem like, oh, the reason I did this and the reason I did that is because they did that to me. Well, look, if you was loyal to begin with, you would have never did that despite what a person did to you. You would have just walked away, you know? And anybody who can't see that, they lack the understanding. You see what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is the person that they're telling it to. If they believe that, they don't know what a loyal person is. Just because a person is disloyal to me does not mean I'm going to be disloyal to them. I'm going to remain in my loyalty and I'm going to walk away and go deal with somebody who's going to give me the energy that I'm putting out. So obviously you weren't loyal to begin with, because here you are, you're talking to me about your relationship with this person, dogging this person out. You're trying to hex this person. Like you're exhibiting all of the behaviors of somebody who is not loyal. Okay? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, this person could even be spying on you right now. This is someone who could be spying on you on social media sites, trying to gain some type of information or any other way. They're spying on you to see if you moved on, to see if you're dealing with somebody else. Okay? This is what they're doing. They want to see if you're dealing with somebody else. They want to see if you actually took the time to move on or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, whoever this is, man, this is somebody who cannot stop thinking about you. They cannot stop thinking about you. I can't make it up. What else do we need to know about this Spirit? And this is their karma. Their karma is not to, like, that's how Spirit works sometimes. When you get a good person in your life and then you run over that person, not being committed to them, not giving to them, not investing in them the way that you should have invested in them. And when I say invested, I'm not talking about from a financial standpoint. I'm talking about from an emotional standpoint. When you're not investing in somebody, Spirit will give you that karma of having to always constantly think about this person. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this? Yeah, this is somebody who feel like the heat between y'all was no longer as intense as it once was. Like, you know, the love, the care, like the sex, whatever it is that y'all had is no longer. And it may very well not be, but this is the karma. This is the karma that they're suffering from. For not being nourishing, not being caring, not being giving, for having a lustful energy. Like, who really wants to be laying with somebody that anybody can have? You know what I'm saying? What can they do for you? Like, what you gonna do with that? Somebody that anybody can have. Talk to me, Spirit. Even if it is somebody from their past. Yeah, this person cannot handle your love. They couldn't handle the love that you gave them. You were too nourishing for this person. You were somebody who could have, like, in some way, form, or fashion, challenged them to grow. Challenged them to focus on themselves and try to go within. They couldn't handle the love that you gave. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know? Yeah, now this person's stressed out. They trying to figure themselves out. This is somebody who's trying to figure themselves out, man. You know, and this is because you set boundaries, you drew the line. Somebody could have set boundaries with other people in them lives as well, but they trying to figure themselves out right now. Okay? Why it is that they like to argue so much, why it is that they have a lot of turbulence in their lives. What is the tension all about? Well, shit, if I can see it and you can't see it, then it's a problem. Somebody is in straight denial. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is somebody who does not know how to express themselves sexually, amongst other things. This could have been, like I said, this is like somebody that was supposed to be a twin flame energy of yours, but they don't know how to quite express themselves. Like, you know, they got to argue. They have to yell. They thinking that that's a form of expression. This is why they argue. They feel like they don't know how to fully express themselves, or they don't know how to really express themselves. It has to come out as an argument. And it's giving somebody who's not really like very intimate. You see what I'm saying? This could be somebody that you separated from. You could have even blocked this person. But yeah, they're longing for you. This is somebody who's withdrawn. They want to just hug you, touch you, kiss you. Whoever this is, they feeling very lonely right now. Okay? Yeah, like I said, because y'all separated. There's some type of space in between y'all at this very moment. Okay? This somebody, man, who's not admitting to their mistakes as well. I can't make it up. They could want to come in and this could be somebody who's very well trying to get out of that victim mentality. They feel like the passion is overwhelming that they feel for you. They don't know how to handle like the passion. They could want to come in and be honest. They could want to release this victim mind state. You know, because this could have been somebody who was always playing the victim. This could have been somebody who would be considered to be like a lost soul as well. You know, they had that victim mentality. Oh, they did this to me, so on and so forth. Okay, but you've been rejecting this person because you know that they couldn't handle the love, your love, and they don't know how to handle it. This is somebody who wished that they could understand you better because they feeling hopeless right now. Okay, they feel cursed. I can't make it out. They wish they had a better perspective. This is somebody who also knows that they're better off with you. They would be more happier with you. You see what I'm saying? And they would have like a clearer headspace. Okay? Because whoever you are, you were the only one that really believed in this person. Like you could have talked, you could have like gave it, even if they didn't know how to receive it, you still tried to like pick the person up, right? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, this heartbroken person, man, because this somebody, man, who's non-committal, man. Yeah, they don't want to be alone. They know that you're a divine masculine and they do not want to be alone. Well, you need to get your lustful energy in the place. You need to start manning up or woman up, whoever this is resonating with. Somebody needs to start acting their age and not their shoe size. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Somebody feels like if they could go back in time, they would handle it very differently. This is somebody who would handle it very differently. They thinking about this all the time, how they would handle things differently. You see what I'm saying? This is somebody you could have very well been married with this person. Somebody could have even called themselves walking away from you. They wouldn't have let you go. They would have learned how to better express themselves. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Well, shit, you ain't handling it differently now. You still running to somebody and running your chops and talking shit. You feel me? Yeah, somebody wants a second chance with you. You know, they saying that they wish they could be a different person. They want to try to even be a different person is what I'm getting, right? And they hoping that you would give them a second chance, another opportunity to make amends with you as well. This is somebody who wants to be loyal to you now. They want to be loyal to you now. Say, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Somebody is, whoever you are, you probably didn't even deserve this, man. This is somebody who can have mixed signals as well. You could be like, and this is because, you know, this person was very lustful. You know, it's a possibility that this person could have been laying with somebody, which they were. They were laying with somebody from their past. They was going back to somebody that they used to deal with probably in their childhood. Whoever this person is, they could even be spying on you. This person that they used to deal with. This could be somebody, if you have like a social media site or something like that, they could be spying on you and watching you from this social media site. Okay. Somebody, this is too much for them. Somebody is trying to really let this go, man. Okay. Because this is somebody who was not kind-hearted. They broken-hearted now, though. You know what I'm saying? Or they playing like it's not too much for them. Okay. This is somebody who still is not rooted in their emotions. Somebody who's not able to be emotionally giving. You know, they're not able to communicate. They still acting like they're not bothered by it. They don't care, so on and so forth. Whole time they do. Whole time they do. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. This could be somebody who's feeling like they're not, they could be acting like they don't feel lonely. Like this is the energy that they in, man. Like I said, this is somebody who wasn't kind-hearted to begin with. They could have often acted like they didn't care when they was in a relationship. Like they treated you like they didn't care. So why do you think that they would change that when it's over with? Yeah, somebody wants to know the truth. Okay, somebody wants to know what the truth is. You could want to know what the truth is, or they could be binding whoever this is that they're bonding with, that they're confiding in, that they're talking to about you. This is somebody who's trying to figure out the truth for themselves. I do feel like this could be somebody that doesn't want to end up in a effed up relationship, right? Dealing with somebody who is a narcissist. Okay. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying you were right. Whoever this is, you were right. They saying that you were right. This is somebody who had a negative mindset. Somebody who could be feeling very cursed right now. Somebody who was very, like I say, pessimistic, very burdened. You could have even told this person that this was going to happen. They were going to suffer a lot of burden, so on and so forth. You could have told this person. You know, whoever you were, I feel like you didn't deserve to be treated the way that you was treated. But it's something that you told this person that you was right about. Yeah, this person is spying on you. They stressed out. They want to know who it is that you have a sexual desire for. They could even have a strong sexual desire to be with you, to lay with you. Yeah, this is somebody who can't take it anymore. They don't want you to treat them a certain way. They feel like they don't deserve to be treated the way that they're being treated. But they're also taking note to the fact that you was right about something that you said, and they very stressed out when it comes to a situation. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, whoever this is, they feel like their life is a mess right now. And this is because of their non-committal energy. Because of them being so lustful. Wanting to, you know, this could be somebody who has an eye for everybody. You see what I'm saying? Somebody who does not know how, like, you know how somebody, this could be somebody, if you go up to them and you say, hey, you nice, you sexy, they looking for you like in a daytime with a flashlight. They don't know how to take a compliment. You see what I'm saying? They want anybody that wants them. They will be with anybody that wants them, and they're willing to sacrifice the relationship. And they did that. This is somebody who sacrificed your relationship with somebody because of their non-committal energy, because of their lustful energy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody wanting to know, will this ever change? Because they can't take it no more. Yeah, they feel like it's dark without you right now. You know, and they could be acting like it's not, but this came in the reverse. And so they're spying on you, wanting to know, will this ever change? Will they ever change? Yes, things can change for you, but you have to go within. You have to seek a change for yourself. Can't nobody come in and force you to change if you're not willing to instill that self-discipline in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it'll change, but if you want to change, that's the only way. All right? And so with that being said, y'all know this ain't even the type of readings I do, but I guess Spirit wanted this to come out. Somebody need to hear this. And if it resonated with you in any way, form, or fashion, do me a favor, pound that like button up. And if you can, do not hesitate to donate to the channel. All donations will go back to the growth of the channel, and you can do so by leaving super stickers, okay? If you're interested in the reading, the website will be up soon, and you'll be able to book a one-on-one with me via the website, amongst other things. And I want to thank my spiritual team for always coming through, for giving insightful information, being willing to do so on a day-to-day basis. And I ask that the Most High continuously bless them with the energy that they need in order to continuously move forth and do it on a day-to-day basis. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe, ashe, ashe.